What's the word, y'all? Here to talk some NFL. Now, y'all know Jamar Chase. He's arguably the best wide receiver in the league. He just had a grand slam type season where he led the league in yards, touchdowns, and catches. First since Cooper Cup. But he had, they actually named his top 5 wide receivers in the league. He couldn't, cornerbacks in the league. He couldn't name 5. But he gave us 4. So let me break down that list for you. The first one was Denzel Ward from the Browns. Y'all know, division rival. And then the other 3 was a little crazy because he named Darius Slay, who's a Steeler, Jalen Ramsey, who's a Steeler, and Joey Porter Jr., who's a Steeler. So basically, he stayed all within his division and only gave 4. Couldn't get a 5th. So not on the list, as y'all know, was of course Patrick Surtain, who many have as the number 1, and y'all know my guy, Jalen Johnson. So, we played him this year. I don't know if the Broncos played Bengals as well. Well, Steelers in the division, so I don't know if they played them as well, but them should be some interesting games. Jalen Johnson for sure gonna have a chip on his shoulder. You didn't take my boy, which Jalen Johnson is for sure a top 3 cornerback in the NFL, hands down. I don't give a damn about none of that. He's top 3 at worst. And to me, he's top 3, but not 3, not 2 as well. But, at the end of the day, he named his 4, and not even having Patrick. He's going against these guys every Sunday, you know what I'm saying? So he knows better than us, obviously. But I don't know, that list was rather interesting, though. I respect it, obviously, because that's his list. We can't argue with the best wide receiver in the game. Arguably, for me, is JJ, but if you say Chase, I have no problem. To me, they 1A, 1B. I don't think you can go wrong with either answer. Then you can go ahead on and debate who you got at 3rd, in my opinion. But, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting for Chase to have that opinion of those guys. With Ramsey gonna be 31 when the season starting, a bit of some injuries. I'm not sure I'm not gonna say I'm not sure, but I'm not putting him over Patrick or Jalen at this point. But like I said, that's me personally. I know there's probably some other ones out there. You look at them boys on the Chiefs. The Patriots got a pretty nice one. You got some other cornerbacks out there that you could really even debate. But everybody got their own list. And like I said, this guy is in the NFL. But like I said, it's more bulletin board material for Jalen Johnson. And we got to remind him, just like we did in his rookie year. He got that late touchdown, but the game was already out of reach. Y'all remember what happened? Jalen had that pick. Yeah, Joe Burrow, you could be in for another rough game, bro, and you can blame your LSU teammate. But that's what y'all want to do. It's on. But like, share, subscribe if you're new, and we are out.